My songwriting for Hospital Gossip can be summed up in two distinct eras, before Horribilis and after Horribilis. This song feels like it solidified the direction that this band was gonna go in for me. After I heard it, I immediately went, oh, all right, possibilities have just opened up. There's so much more that I can do now. I just got so inspired. I think it just completely changed the way that I write for this band.
A really important song, I think, on this record. It was inspired by a really bad year for everybody, bad year personally, and it just felt like everybody had the weight of the world on them. And so I just kind of put some of that energy into this little song.
Horribilis sounds a lot like Hospital Gossip, and what we kind of individually hear in the band and a direction we are thrilled to be going on since bringing Horribilis together.
This one like makes me ache. What a beautiful song. It's really like open and lush, but in a very sad way. As much as the song is kind of like gargantuan and like slow moving, like a great behemoth, it's also, again, like a song you can kind of vibe out to and rock out to in the audience. There's not a compromise there. It's like a perfect balance. When Devin hits the string above the nut and like I fill right into it, come on, man. That is musical magic right there.
When we got to the big instrumental part, not being able to play my lead, I would play it and it would be fine. And I would go, that sucked. And so maybe it was just, the weight of the song needing to feel like I was delivering, because I think if there comes this big kind of moment in the song and something falls flat, the listener hears that and the listener feels that. I felt that in the performance, so I knew that if I left that on there, it wouldn't have translated properly.
There's this part right before the outro where Devin does a lead part, and then the second half of it, I follow it up with sort of counter melody. That was really fun to write, and it really surprised me that I was capable of doing something like that at that point in my songwriting. It's something I've leaned a little more heavily towards since we wrote that.
It's got a real weight to it. The song's on and I'm like hunching over a little bit because it's just like, oh. It's like heavy without being like sonically heavy.
There's just this one part during the verse where it's like do 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 do, and it's like it's playing a weird time thing. And again, not being super familiar with the song, and that's what I remember from it. Like that sticks out, right? So those are the things that I tend to grab on.
Really nifty drum part. I remember you guys being like, oh, just make sure you play this part like this. And it's like one of my favorite parts of the song, listening back every time. I think it's in the first verse. It's a really particular drum part, but it feels so cool to play. It's really, really interesting.
Honestly, it's kind of become the standard that I hold myself to when I'm writing. It's one of my favorite songs to play. I think it's got some of the best instrumental parts that I've ever written personally. I think this is a fantastic song. I'm very, very proud of this one.